Okay, it just started. All right. Okay, we're going to be doing our organizational design simulation. I'm Courtney Corcoran.
And I'm Joseph Yann.
Okay, so for our first question, it asks us, how do the structural levers and organizational design required by EcoTrip change during the simulation? And just an overview of it all is that the structural levers and organization design of EcoTrip evolved significantly throughout our simulation. We noticed we saw the company transition from a very small startup and develop into a more complex business. Across the three phases, we encountered a lot of new challenges that required solutions and prompted adjustments to the organization structure at each stage. And to kind of recap each stage, in phase one, we transitioned from an informal structure to a functional structure, and we introduced departments like marketing, operations, and finance. And doing this clarified roles, improved accountability, and reduced confusion. Implementing communication process, enhanced collaboration, improved efficiency, reduced errors, and laid a solid foundation for the organization's growth. And then as we moved on to phase two, we shifted from a functional to a geographic divisional structure. And we did this by adding divisions for Europe, Asia, and America. And doing this empowering regional leaders improve decisions, making market responsiveness, enhancing adaptability, and customer satisfaction. So we just kind of added in that new role for the regional leaders to be making more decisions. And then finally, in phase three, we had attempted to transition to a matrix structure. And we did this by introducing dual reporting to integrate geographic and produce divisions like adding hotels, flights, and activities. And we also introduced boundary spanning roles to address communication gaps. But we did not end up passing this phase, and we'll kind of go over that later on.
Okay, so how are the organizational KPIs influenced by structural decisions? The organizational key performance indicators were influenced by the structural changes made during each phase of the simulation. These included shifts in voluntary turnover, speed to market, financial performance, and customer retention. Structural decisions shaped EcoTrip's ability to balance efficiency, flexibility, and collaboration. While early changes positively impacted KPIs, poor, poor coordination and disengagement in later phases led to missed opportunities, and that was our ending outcome.
And then just to continue off of this, to kind of break down the image that we had put in there for the ending. So for our voluntary turnover and the first phase functional structure, what kind of happened through each one we'll go over was clearer roles, reduce confusion, improving retention. And then in the divisional structure, regional autonomy boosted engagement, but silos caused slight disengagement. And then the matrix structure, complexity and unclear dual reporting increased frustration, leading to higher turnover. So you can kind of see how we were successful. And then in the matrix structure, we kind of didn't pass on that one, and that is a leading factor. And then number two, speed to market. In the functional structure, specialization improved efficiency but added a bureaucracy. Divisional structure, regional focus sped up local decisions but delayed global launches. And then in Matrix, dual reporting and coordination challenges slowed product launches significantly. And again, you can kind of see how in the Matrix, like the overall production and product was just like slow to launch. And number three, our financial performance and functional structure. We improved efficiently, reduced costs, boosting profitability. Divisional structure, better regional focus, increased revenue, but inefficiencies hurt margins. Matrix structure, incomplete implementations, stagnant growth, and limited market share to 38%. And finally, customer functional structure, standardized process, enhanced customer experience. Divisional structure, localized services, improve satisfaction, but inconsistent experience, reduce retention. Matrix structure, poor coordination, and slow delivery dropped retention to 14%. And that's just like the overview of the screenshot we just had. And then moving on.
Key takeaways based on the KPI. Our successes: improved regional focus and product specialization, enhanced operational efficiency and accountability in earlier phases. We laid the groundwork for a matrix structure by introducing cross-functional efforts. Some challenges: silos between divisions, limited collaboration, employee disengagement and turnover highlighted the need for better alignment and communication, and coordination mechanisms were insufficient to handle the complexity of a matrix structure. And lessons learned: a successful matrix structure requires clear dual reporting, strong boundary spanning roles, and a balance between local autonomy and global consistency. Employee engagement and speed to market are critical for sustained growth and competitiveness.
Okay, so next is which of your results surprised you the most and why? We agreed that the result that surprised us the most was when we didn't pass the matrix stage. Initially, we had felt confident that we had made all the right decisions and we thought we were making significant improvements to the company. But once we went back and reviewed everything and looked at the report, we now understand why we failed. The challenges of dual reporting, communication gaps, and the complexity of a geographic and product divisions were likely the factors that overall just made us not pass. This reflection highlights the importance of not only making changes, but also anticipating their potential impacts and ensuring proper implementation.
Would you like to work in such a company, and what would it take to succeed there? I believe working for a company like EcoTrip would be exciting and fulfilling opportunity. I feel confident that I could succeed in such an environment because it emphasizes strong communication and effective teamwork, skills that align closely with my strengths. As a student athlete, I've developed the ability to work collaboratively under pressure, adapt to challenges, and contribute to a team success. These experiences have prepared me to thrive in a workplace that values collaboration, adaptability, and collective problem solving. Additionally, EcoTrip's focus on sustainability and innovation resonates with my interests, making it an ideal environment for me to grow both personally and professionally. And the second question, would working there be easier or harder than it would be to work in a formal company? I believe that working in a matrix structured company like EcoTrip could be more challenging than in a more traditional formal organization. The complexity of the matrix structure can feel overwhelming, especially for employees who are new or not accustomed to this way of working. Frequent organizational changes and challenges could lead to frustration. However, I also believe the matrix structure offers more opportunities for growth and fosters creativity, qualities that I deeply value in a workplace.
Okay, and then what were the significant insights and lessons you derived from the stimulation concerning organizational designs? So, the first thing we said was adaptability is crucial for organizational growth. To develop and evolve, an organization must remain flexible and ready to adapt to market demands. Growth often requires continuous changes and responsiveness to shifting industry trends.
And we also said employee engagement drive success. Ensuring high employee engagement is essential for maintaining performance. Clear roles, cross-functional collaboration, and employee empowerment are key to achieving this. Actively involving employees in the organization's growth fosters a more cohesive and motivated workforce.
And that was all we had. I think I
What do we get?